Hello, hello, hello. We back. We gaming. We're gonna be looking for the Farfetch'd again. I wasn't happy with it earlier on. We didn't get a K, so we are going to keep going. And let's be honest, everyone knows the target. We just want Farfetch'd. Come home. And by home, I mean I just want Farfetch'd to actually shine. Alright, let's just quickly check everything is working fine. I think it is, I'll be honest, but I'd rather be sure than not sure. I just need to check the counter, to be fair. Camera's not on. There we go. I didn't turn the counter off from earlier on, because I was like, there's no point. Because it doesn't take a while to set up. I'm just so temperamental. There we go, it works. It's just so temperamental, so I'd rather not keep turning it on and off. Is the music a bit loud? Oh, it's on 10%. It's always on 10%, so should be fine. Not a swirl it. I'll tell you something, in this room is heated up. Like, I may have to get a fan out. Like, when the when the wind's blowing, I'll be honest, it's quite nice, but it's not blowing constantly, so I don't know. We may end up getting a fan out or something. Whoa. I just need to get back in the groove. I had some food. I had a quick... I guess I had some time outside, to be honest. I just sat outside for a bit. Why has I've got like an army stuff? Please. I'm trying to tell people like, what I've done in the past 2 hours, 3 hours. I'm just getting like hunted down like a dog. No, I didn't make pizza bagels. I said I was going to, but then obviously if I buy bagels, I'm literally living off bagels for days. You only use one bagel to make 2 pizza bagels, and that's usually enough for me. And then, what is it with Swirlixes right now? And then I've got 5 bagels left. So let's say I'll have one before I go to bed. I don't know why I would. And then I have one, like breakfast, like I'll toast it. And then I have one for like lunch, and I have like some meat in it. I've still got half the bag left. And like bakeries were closed, so I couldn't just go in and buy one. That's the one negative like L thing about bakeries. They close so early. Like they open at like 5 AM. Like I don't want a bagel at 5 AM. I want a bagel at like 8 PM. Like, even the ones in supermarkets, they, like, bag everything up, don't they, and sell it off so cheap. Like, 8p for like, 10 bagels. So anyone walking past, oh god, then I'll spend 8p on 10 bagels. Even if they're not going to eat them, they'll just buy them. Just so I can't have them. But we are, once again, locked in. I really want this Farfetch'd, I'll be honest. I don't know, there's just something about this hunt that I can't get off my mind. I think it's the fact it's a 5% hunt, and it's like a big stress right now to me. It's just slow and methodical. Well, it's not even a methodical hunt, it's just such a slow encounter hunt, so I'm just trying to lock in and give myself the best chance of getting it. I think if we get 1.1k by the end of the stream, I'll be happy with that. Yeah, that'd be nearly 400 encounters in a day, which is obviously big. No way! Already? We've already got a Farfetch'd chain? Way too early for this. But no, for tea, I had for tea, dinner, supper, whatever you want to call it. I had a pizza with pepperoni in it. Like 2 different types of cheese. That was good enough for me. Then I just went outside, sat for a bit, listened to a bit of music. And I just basked in the cool breeze. Like, just because there was no quite cool, at least compared to in here. I wish I realised it was going to get this warm. I'd have put my fan on and just closed the door and window and just like walked in, and it'd been like, I don't know, 10 degrees, and I would have been freezing at the start, but then I would have loved it. I'll be real. Cold over warm any day. Let's try and move the curtain a bit. It actually helps the lighting. Why have I not thought of doing that before? Do we get level 57 tonight? That's the question. What do we think? Do we pop it? I usually hate doing like 2 separate streams in a day. Just because I feel like it splits it up. And I'd rather get it all done at once. But I could not go for another 50 encounters. Like, by the odds we was going through earlier, that was going to be like at least another hour. I'm getting so lucky right now. If I knew this was going to be how it went, I would have just stayed on. Like, this is actually ridiculous. Oh, just before stream, I was like, let's go get a drink. So I got a drink. I came back. Like I had like half a glass of Coca-Cola left. I was like, oh, that'll do me. I'll have that for the start of the stream. Give me a bit of energy. With the sugar in it. And I was like, yep, that's good. I came back, and I went to pick up my mouse, and I accidentally knocked the glass over. Then I just spent like 10 minutes cleaning it up. Luckily, it didn't like touch any wires or like go in the keyboard or anything. It just mainly went on the mouse pad. But I was so annoyed because it was the last bit of Coke I had. So instead now we got some Pepsi Max Lime. No sugar in it, obviously, so gonna be no energy in it. But I thought I'd treat myself, you know, little nighttime stream. Well, little late evening stream going into the nighttime. We'll treat ourselves with some fizz or soda. Even though I have no idea what soda means. I've been to like America once. And I had a hot dog and some chips. And hot dog and chips in the UK means hot dog and french fries. And I completely forgot that they call chips like crisps. You know, like the savouries. So I had like, is it Lay's? Like Lay's ready salted. Or Lay's lightly salted and a hot dog. Weird combo, I know. Like, the chips did not taste... Sorry, the crisps did not taste that nice after the hot dog. But, lesson learned in case I ever go back there. I just need to remember the lingo that they use. Oh. Like, it's crazy that you go to a country that speaks the same language as you. And they've got so many different ways of saying things. Like, obviously the main one's bottle of water. Like, if I went to the US and said, can I have a bottle of water, please? They'd be like, what? At least I imagine they would. Is it in America they go like, is it bottled water? Or bottled water? And I don't even want to get like start with like Canada or America or Australia. I'm sure they will also have their own like way of saying it. I think out of those 3 countries, the most I'd want to go to is Australia. I just don't think I could cope on a like 15-hour flight or however long it is. I honestly think I'd lose my mind. I don't even know if you have to do a layover. I'd hate doing a layover. Then it just adds time to the journey. I think you got to wait like 2 hours for the plane for some reason. Like, can we deadass not just land and refill? You know, like you do with a car. Imagine that. Anytime your car's about to run out of petrol, you have to do a layover. And then, like, wait 2 hours. I guess you actually have to do that with a Tesla. I don't know. I don't have an electric car. If you have an electric car, let me know. I want to... You know, like, we're going to get electric cars one day, but how long do you have to sit and wait for a car to charge? That's my question. I can't imagine it's, like, a short time. Are we back with the Animal Crossing vibes already? With the right time of day song, too. Do not walk into me, Swirlex, please. Don't even think about it. Oh, you know the drill, guys. You know the drill. Alunco, thank you for the follow. It's much appreciated. Welcome in. If it's a shiny, I take... No, never mind. Never mind. I didn't want it anyway. What's up? I'm good. We're doing some evening Farfetch'd hunts. When I started this hunt, I didn't know it was a 5% encounter. And now I think I'm regretting it, I'll be honest. But we're too far in to back out of it. How are you doing? I hope you are well. And no shiny on the brilliant Watermon. Well, no, and the worst part, obviously, about if I was to go to Australia, not that I'm going to, but out of those 3 countries, everything's on, like, the east side, isn't it? Other than, like, 1 or 2 cities on the west. So then it's, like, even further. Glad to be here. You're great. I thought it was going to be a Farfetch'd then. Good to hear. I'm glad you're great. Thank you for the follow. It's much appreciated. We're probably going to be locking in for the next 2-3 hours. Just trying to get as many Farfetch'd encounters as humanly possible. I told myself I was not going to stop today until we got to 1k. And then it just took a little bit too long earlier. We got unfortunate with some encounters. In the first hour of the stream, like, earlier on, I got like 40 encounters done. Like, the game was just being so unfair with like how many Farfetch'd it was giving. It was like throwing me a bone every 5 minutes. How's stream going? It's just started, this one, but I accidentally spilt a drink like as I was about to go live, so I'm kind of glad I spilt it before because it was like a 10-minute cleanup job. But you know, the desk is dry, nothing's damaged, so it was just a slight setback. Are we going to get the double? We're going to get the double. I looked into how rare the fossils are from the guy in the wild area. And apparently on the chart it says very rare. And that's like, apparently it's a 1 in 30 chance of getting it. So I'm probably going to need a lot of watts if I do decide to do a fossil hunt. At some point later on in the badge quest. So I'm just going to, every time I see a brilliant mon, I'm going to do what I've been doing recently, just knocking them out. I know there's like a higher chance of getting a shiny. And I would be distraught if it wasn't a shiny Farfetch'd. But we kind of need those watts. No way, I got the back-to-back-to-back-to-back Farfetch'd. What is going on right now? What other games do I usually play? So right now on the stream, I'm only really playing Pokemon. But off stream, I play Animal Crossing. I've played a game called Lies of P. The DLC for that came out recently, so I played that about 2-3 weeks ago at this point. It's one of my favourite games of all time. I used to play, and still do to be fair, play Dead by Daylight a fair bit. A game I really want Why was there 4 of them, and why did they surround me? The game I do want to get into, and I always say I want to get into it, and I just never put enough time into it, is Splatoon. Like, that game just seems really fun. No, I don't want you. What games do you usually play? Come here, buddy. We're actually getting so lucky right now with these encounters. Like, the speed this is going is actual insanity. This is like a complete head turn to what the start of the stream was last time. Like, we've done 17 in 15 minutes. 18 update. I did forget to get water before the start of stream. That's annoying. I just have to remember it first hour or so. Oh. You should play MC? Minecraft. Oh, I used to love that game. My problem with that game is I just don't know when to stop. Like, this... I haven't played it seriously in like 2 years, but probably more actually. And every time I go to turn it on, I'm like so overstimulated. I'm like, oh my god, there's like there's this update and this update and this update. And I'm like trying to read it, and it gives me another pop-up of, oh, we also did this, and then we did this, and then I click to like play, and like it's completely changed. Like, it's a completely different game from like, I don't know, whenever I played like 5-6 years ago. You know, which is good. It's just like so overwhelming to get into now. That wasn't a Farfetch'd, that was the stuff, wasn't it? My stream's so amazing. Keep it up. Thank you. I am gonna stay dedicated to it. I'll try to keep the quality the best I can. What is it right now with Brilliant Stuffles? It's the last thing I want to be shiny. But now I just try to keep it the best quality as humanly possible. I'll just keep it as inviting as possible. And like the aesthetics so minimalistic on screen. Because I'm personally not a fan of like content where there's like too much going on the screen. I understand why some people do it for like interaction and engagements, but I don't know. Personally, if there's like 10 different things on the screen, I just can't focus on like the actual stream. I'm just too busy looking at everything else that's moving. But I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. Why was there like 10 Minginos then? I just wish there was like a set time. Farfetch'd was like a 25% encounter. It'd be so helpful. Oh, you know the rules. If it glows, it goes. Yeah, it was tracking. I was just having a moment there. Because it's still one of my first times actually using an auto tracker to like shiny hunt. No, never mind. I thought. Because I only just recently have moved to be able to stream my Switch gameplay through. That's not brilliant. It is. Through my PC screen, and so you have to have that as a like capability to be able to use an auto tracker. I just don't trust it still. If you don't mind, can I ask you something? Of course you can. And I'm still not 100% sure every time I set it up if I set it up right, but last 2 times it's worked. Why you haven't upgraded your channel? What do you mean by upgraded the channel? I just put my phone on Do Not Disturb because it keeps vibrating. And it's kind of off-putting to me. It means there are no logos, banners over. Yeah, I just don't want it. Well, VTuber, first of all, why would I have a VTuber when I'm on the screen? That's like counterproductive. Logo, I don't really want a professional logo. Banner, I don't really care. Like, I'd never look at a Twitch banner, so I don't think I think banners on Twitch are so pointless. And again, with the overlay, I'd rather keep the screen minimalistic. Like, I know some people like the overlays, but I just find it's a massive put-off. Especially when it's like default template ones. Everybody's stream looks extremely similar. Like, if you've looked into like overlays before. Like, things like that are just things that will come down the line when I feel I'm ready to want to have like custom stuff. I'm just happy with the way the stream is right now. Nice, I thought it was about to have a drought, I'll be honest. Damn. Don't mind, I don't have any social medias or anything. I've had somebody ask this before, literally 2 hours ago. I don't have any social medias for people to show me stuff, so. Like, if you've got a page, I'd look at some of it. But you can't like direct message me or anything, because I don't have any platform where you can. The only things I have is YouTube, Twitch, that's all I need. Yeah, I don't have Discord. I've got no reason to need Discord, so I don't use it. Nice, we got 3 in a row. Basically, yeah. All I have is Twitch and YouTube. I don't see a point in having a Discord. I don't need Discord to talk to anybody. Kind of a solo thing. But I'd rather just spend my time like being productive, rather than like making a Discord. Like, one day I probably will make a Discord. I'll need one at some point, but I just don't need one right now, so I've kind of put it off. It's one of the last things to do. Oh, we're gonna get the back-to-back. We seem to be having some good luck tonight compared. Oh, there we go, nice. Compared to earlier. Is this Lon Lon Manch? I think it is, isn't it? Oh, it's another one of those ones that doesn't tell me what it is. 25. Oh, it's Kakariko Village. Never mind. Nice. I think Farfetch'd only likes to come out at night. You know, you try to find him in the afternoon, you've got no chance. Like, you know, you play at night time, you get the entire family out, like one by one. Oh my god. How? How does it go like so hot and cold? Like in the same day as well. Like, right now I think I'm on like a streak of 4. Earlier on I couldn't find 4 in half an hour. I'm not going to complain, obviously. You know, we're going to hit this 1k so fast. I was like, oh, it's going to take like an hour to hit this 1k. At this rate, we're going to hit it by 40 minutes. Oh, it's over. No. Rest in peace to Farfetch'd family. I was so hopeful. It's still no brilliant mon though. It's been like 200 encounters since I've had a brilliant Farfetch'd, which is ridiculous. I looked it up between streams. Right now I have a 1 in 33 chance. Every time I see a Farfetch'd, every 33 I should be seeing a brilliant one. It's just not happening. Well, I think we're just like looking at the tree over there. I don't know if these ones can be brilliant though, like the ones that get summoned from when I knock one out. Right, what are we on? 981. I'm going to try and keep track of the next time we see a brilliant mon. I can't remember the exact number from last time. But by odds, I know odds are never like probability is never a good thing to run with, but by odds, we should see one by 1013. No, 1014. If I found this Farfetch'd, I can finally stop stressing and I can look at uploading to the VODs channel and beginning to write a script for this Shiny Badge quest. As well as, I need to compile loads of files like that I want to move from this PC to my next PC. Like, that's probably like my second biggest stress right now, other than finding this Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd? No. So that one wasn't brilliant. I wonder if we're going to hit level 50... No, level 60 tonight. We're already level 50. It's getting to the point now where it's taking so much XP to level up Cinderace. But, as a positive, we can knock things out in the wild area now. So I might keep Cinderace on the team if I need to level up in the wild area, like later on down the line. Like if I come back for like a level 10 shiny or whatever, like Cinderace will be really good at battling in the wild area for sure. Like I won't have that threat anymore of getting knocked out by a level 25 Ghastly. Especially when you can't escape it because apparently they're that fast. Oh, brilliant! It's not a Farfetch'd, though. Not a Farfetch'd. I really need to look up or find out how you can check how much watts you've got. How many watts you've got. So I am genuinely curious. Of course I get a Swirlix at the 50% when I don't want one. Sorry, when it's not Farfetch'd. I never want Swirlix, personally. I honestly thought that Wobbuffet, like the back of his head, was like a Quagsire. Then I was like, what? You get Quagsire here? No, thank you. Another brilliant. I've only knocked out, like, other Pokemon on this route, if they're brilliant. So by the time I find this shiny, I want to know how many of each I've knocked out. Because it's probably getting up there. It's probably about 40, 50 of each. Surely. Got the quadruple. If someone's just clicked into the stream, they're probably going to think I'm hunting Stuffle at this point. Kick it. Don't endure. Yeah. It's got a little nighttime street. We're going to have some cozy vibes. You know, I'm going to try and be a little more quiet. Rest my voice so I don't lose it, so I can actually stream tomorrow. Actually, can I do it? Can I stream tomorrow? What day was it? Wednesday. I probably can't tomorrow. But Thursday, yes. Friday, yes. And all weekend, yes. So tomorrow's probably my only day off of the week. Technically, I did stream Monday. It was just early hours Monday. Hear me out, hear me out. You see that Farfetch'd? We shake the tree. Yep. We quit the tree. We pick our Chesto Berry up. We encounter the Farfetch'd. And it's normal. Exactly as planned. Exactly as planned. That's definitely what I wanted to happen. Is this finally the level where Ember one-shots every Farfetch'd I see? I didn't think we'd see it happen, I'll be honest. Oh, what a route. The music for this route is unreal. Never mind, it's over. I clearly I spoke too soon. This is a nice one. Read it out in case anybody wants it. It's called Nintendo music to help you study, focus, / relax. And it's like May dipping her toes in the water, and there's a Trico and a Torchic. I like this playlist. Like, not a song has missed yet. I am curious though if that Pokemon Sword, sorry, that Pokemon Shield, plus the DL expansion passes, will carry over my Pokemon Shield gameplay, or if it'll be like a brand new game. If it's a brand new game, I'm probably not going to play it. Just in case I ever want a copy to play through on stream again. I know the chances are low considering I'm doing a Pokemon Sword. Oh, that's brilliant. So I'm doing a Pokemon Sword playthrough now, but you know the chance is never going to be zero. Like I never touch this generation again. I'm in Chino, really? I'm gonna have to start streaming later. It's unreal what's happening right now. Like the consistency between now and earlier on is night and day, literally night and day. I'm not messing with it. I'm not messing with the web offer. One nearly countered me early on. It's just not something I'm interested in getting wiped by. I don't think I care about the gender of the Farfetch'd when I get it. Like, I'm not set on a nickname. If I was more set on a nickname, I'd be more bothered about the gender. You know, I kind of looked at the corner of my eye, and I wasn't 100% sure on what it was, so I just had to recheck. Let's just double kick this thing in the face. Get it out of here. Farm its warts off it. See you later, Stuffle. Thanks for coming. Thanks, gamer. That guy's honest to tell the worst place in the world. I know he's next to water, but he's not going to drink the lake water. Have I ever spoke to him? I might go speak to him and see what he does. Unless it's a battle. I don't want to speak to him in case it's a battle. I'm trying to do all the battles I can. What is it with brilliant Stuffles? I'm trying to do every battle with obviously the shiny team, so I feel like I'm cheating myself out of a fight. I speak to him and it's accidentally a fight. How are you still there? I thought they would have despawned by now. Well, that Stuffle's in like the worst spot for like reset. Like it's in the middle of everything. Unless I find a Farfetch'd up here. Never mind, I'm gonna shoot up now. Why did I always have a minute where I'm like, what move was I using again? it is insane to me that I've nearly got a level 50 Farfetch'd. And I didn't even mean to catch it. I just accidentally threw a Pokeball at it. I still need to find a Pokemon that can learn false swipes earlier on. Just because I feel a lot more confident if I had a Pokemon with false swipes on. But then again, because sometimes I'm nervous to use it in case the Pokemon has a move that could accidentally kill itself. Last few encounters, Farfetch'd, before we go in the 4-figure sphere. Do you really want to take it that far? Do we really need to get to like 25% odds? We've really locked in today. Today we started on 600 and something, I think. Or was it 700 or something? Might have been 750, I think. I think it was 751, but 250 encounters in a day on Farfetch'd is not bad, to be honest. Like, that means by the end of the week, we'll be on 2,000 minimum. And that's a minimum. I try to do about 200, 250 a stream. Obviously, it depends on the RNG aspect. I don't know why I couldn't think of those 3 letters then. But that's like my golden spot right now for these streams. I try not to go off time too much. I'd rather go off encounters when it's Pokemon like Farfetch'd. Like if it was a common Pokemon like, I don't know, Minchino, I'd go off time because I could probably be doing like double to triple the encounters if it was a more common Pokemon. I'll be real. Quickly for a drink. I forgot to get some water. I don't like drinking like anything but water on stream, but I'm not going to walk away 43 minutes into stream just to get a drink, so apologies for this. And it's a Stuffle. I'm trying to get an encounter so I can have a drink. It ain't happening. There we go. Is this it? The one that? Nope, it's not. I thought it was gonna have it then. Is this it? Do we get the RNG? No. Not dead on 1k. That'd be nice though. Do I need to move? Yeah, I'm gonna move it. I just accidentally hit it. Never mind. Unlock that. Put it there. That's good to me. What is it? No, it looks a bit too far to the left, I'll be honest. Never had 1k on stream, so I don't know exactly where to put it. Oh. Put it there. Don't know if that's the exact same spot it was, but That looks good to me. I used to be like, how do people have a Pokemon like this early into the game? And now I see how they do. At this point, I'm curious if it counts past 999 in the decks of how many you've knocked out. That's the big mystery to me right now. But we didn't start knocking them out till about 100. We've got a few more encounters to go before we can find that information out. No, I don't want you. Oh, brilliant Stuffle. Come here then. What's the longest hunt I've done on the Switch? It's probably a Miltank. I did a Miltank actually on my Pokemon Shield actually. I think I got to about 3k even with the shiny charm. That was probably that's amazing. My longest hunt I've ever on the Switch. It was just 3,000 random encounters. Obviously the worst way to do it, but I don't want to do eggs. I hate doing eggs. And I think shiny Miltank is I mean, Miltank's a cool Pokemon anyway. And you add the Whitney lore and aura to it. And then you make it blue, and it's just top tier. Easily a top 50 Pokemon. Even though it traumatized me as a child from Heart Gold Source. Like, whenever I used to play those games, I used to purposely catch a Nidoran, male or female, just to be able to double it and knock it out really easily. Like, the devs knew how much of a monster that thing was, so they actually gave you a matchup you could trade for in the mall. I think you give him a Hoppip, or is it a... no. Maybe an Abra, or a Drowsy. It's something quite common in the route south of Goldenrod. And you just swap it for like a fairly good leveled matchup. They'd be cool hunts, just like NPC trade Pokemons, but I'm pretty sure all of them are shiny locked, unfortunately. But that would be a cool hunt. Probably need to start just making lists of hunts I'm interested in doing. What? I thought I was spamming the B button. Is that the thing I always spam the B button? Yeah, because it's just in my head to spam the B button to run. I've never actually done Dynamax Adventure hunts. They seem cool. Like, it's such a long time to get an encounter for like a legendary, but apparently the odds for them are really good, especially when you have the shiny charm. Excuse me, come through. I just hate what some games do where they make every single legendary ever. Rather other than the mythicals available in that game. I know they did it in Orvis. Like, it's a great idea, but I hate it. I'd rather have to be like, oh, you have to go play this game to get this legendary. I know it's to make things more accessible. I don't know, I think some of the methods are kind of ruining it. I'm just gonna blow my nose quickly. Sorry about that, gamers. Oh. I hope I'm not getting a summer cold. I hate summertime cold. Like, the only thing I want to do when I've got a cold is like lay in bed. and feel sorry for myself. When you've got one in summer, you can't even lay in bed with like a quilt over you because you're that warm. Like, you're kind of suffering, sat, like slumped in a chair. And I'm way too much of a coward to have cold showers to try and help things like that. I could not think of anything worse than waking and having a cold shower straight away. I'm sure you get used to it, because that's what people say, isn't it? Like, yeah, like the first couple are bad, but then your body gets used to it. It's like, no, I don't think they do. But I think you're just saying that. Hey. I'm so glad that every move knocks out. Now, we can do so many encounters, but you have to go back to the Pokemon Center compared to the start. Like, it was definitely the right call, setting up a Pokemon that could do this. Because it does up your encounters so much, just on the chance that you can get a Farfetch'd straight after the next. Hey, buddy. You had to spawn right behind as I like passed the tree so I couldn't see you. I see it. It's amazing to me that people was on the team. I was in Hunters. Farfetch'd for like 15 hours at this point. This is definitely half my playtime. It's the playtime. I saw it earlier and I forgot. 31 hours. We started this hunt 15 hours in, so half of my playtime has just been Farfetch'd. No way, a critical hit. I needed that to knock it out, for sure. These pink Pokemon, man. Oh, look who it is. It's a little Farfetch'd. Well, well, well. Hey! We're coming up to that brilliant Mon chances, by the way. 1 in 33 for my brilliant Farfetch'd. I'm just not saying. What are the shiny chances of brilliant Mon? Pokemon Sword. Brilliant Pokemon. Brilliant Pokemon. Chances? Getting. We're at 500, which we are at, by the way. We're probably on about 800 at this point. So when I get a brilliant Farfetch'd, the odds of me getting a shiny is one, without the shiny charm, is 1 in 585. And I've experienced none all day. Ah. The shiny charm doesn't even buff it that much, to be honest, so I'm not too fussed. That's not what I'm looking for, I'll be honest. Did not mean to run into it, but it happened. I don't need to knock it out. Oh, you got shadow. Please don't. Hey. Crit? Nah, you don't crit when I need you to, do you? Okay, note to self, do not accidentally run into Wobbuffet. Shadow tag at this point in the game is disgusting. Especially on a Wobbuffet that easily sweeps one's team. Like, if they didn't realise what they were signing themselves up for. Counter, Mirror Coat? Brilliant, man. Thank you. You're always guaranteed about that much, aren't you? Like 200, 220. I don't think I've seen any more, any less. I don't know how that scales, though. Why is there like 6 Stuffles chasing me? He's still there! Ooh. Oh, look at that! They're back to back! After these, I am quickly going to go and refill some water. Well, not even refill, get some water, because I forgot to refill it between streams. Apologies for that. But I need water. I'd only just drink Pepsi Max all night. I just feel like water's so much more high, like refreshing as well, so I don't have to drink as much. Hey. What I do need to learn how to do, probably tomorrow if I'm not streaming, is how to convert Twitch VODs to YouTube videos easily without downloading, then like putting them through an editing software, then uploading through. That's something I'm probably going to have to learn how to do. Nope. No Stuffle. 3 away from Brilliant Monods, by the way. What comes first, the shiny Farfetch'd or the brilliant Farfetch'd? Or maybe both of them together. I wouldn't complain of that. I might go to the Pokemon set. I'll go to this one. And get some. That might be the play. Go on up here. No? Right, okay. Okay. Good call. Go heal. I can't wait for it to tell me about the rare Pokemon. Here you go. It like gives you a promotional pamphlet. It's like, oh, by the way, there's this rare Pokemon every single time. Oh, there we go. Oh, by the way, there's a rare Pokemon at Wedgehurst Station. Thank you for telling me for like the 90th time. Maybe one day the penny will drop. For me or them. Right, Farfetch'd. Where are we? No? You're not anywhere? Okay, gamer. Okay. I'm not bothered about the Swirlix. I'm not running all the way up there for that. We're locked in for the Farfetch'd right now. The brilliant monods as well. Right, what is this little piano beat we've got going on? I didn't even hear it, and then I was like, wait, this is music. This isn't the actual game. I can't think of any Nintendo game that's got music like this. It must be Zelda. One hour, 1 minute. Oh, it actually stopped. Oh, no, it is. It's Tabby Town. I don't even know where Tabby Town is. Video's nearly over, actually. Let me find a new one. But listen to that one. Oh, Nintendo music to brighten my morning? Yeah, well, it's not brighten my morning. It just made me accidentally run into something. Never mind, it's brightened it. Oh, you know the rules. Brilliant, Waterbon. We do it. We fish it. Of course it's a Magikarp. Is there anything else in this water? I don't think so. I didn't knock it. Don't want to talk about it. Do not want to talk about it. No. So Farfetch'd? They flew away? They migrated for the summer? Did I just miss the migration party or something? Or did they migrate for the winter? I don't actually know. I can't remember. It's crazy to me how you know things as a kid. I think you just completely forget it one day. Maybe they just don't like this music. Maybe I need to change the playlist. Never mind. We're back. We're so back for Animal Crossing. Are we back down to like the drought now? Like we've had the high of getting like 50 within an hour, and now we've been snapped straight back to reality. I'm actually starting to believe they migrated. I looked at the track name, and a Stuffle was in my way. Damn you, Stuffle. Oh, I'm hating this. I hate the Stuffle cry. I've never heard a cry so much, and I hate it. I hate it. It's like a... There we go! He forgot to migrate. Not brilliant, Mon, but I will be... 1 second. Well, not 1 second, but I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. I mean, you probably need to turn that off. It'd be helpful. I just quickly took my head outside, and I cannot decide if it's warmer inside the house or outside the house. But my little break brought the Farfetch'd back, so it wasn't all a complete loss. I like this. This is quite jammy. Never even heard of that game. On Dartha Zenshu? Don't even know if I said it right. I'll keep it real. Don't even know how you pronounce it. My mic cable keeps like falling and it keeps touching my knee. And it's like really overstimulating me. I don't know why. It's so annoying. Like, I don't know why, but it makes my legs feel trapped if it's touching them. If anybody if anybody else ever has that feeling, I don't know. Can't describe why, so I can't explain why. Ooh, brilliant stuff! Oh, a quick KO. Give a kick in the head. Is it this game where they can like hold on randomly because they like you? Like it's like, oh, Cinderella's hung on just for you. Or is that a different game? Because that mechanic, whatever game that is mechanic is absolutely busted. Yeah, give me them watts. They're just a minin. It's not a minin. I had two chasing me underneath that tree. Didn't even know. Didn't even know. Nope, I don't want a random encounter, thank you. How's that change? I thought I walked when it looked different. For some reason my OBS has just like completely deformed itself. How I like it. Fix that quickly. Let me give that a little bit of a fix. There we go. I wonder why the like artist bots only target like really small streamers. Like that is so counterintuitive. Like there's no way you ever get commissions for things like that. Like you spend the time like making art and showcasing it on like websites, maybe you have a higher chance of commissions. I just find it weird. Like I've had like 4 today. It's so strange to me. I don't know. It might work. I highly doubt it, but it might work. It just seems so counterintuitive. Like, you're spending like 15-20 minutes just to get one chance at getting a commission. Unless times really do be that tough for artists. But I can't imagine they'd be that tough to the point where you're willing to spend like half an hour trying to just get one shot. You know, I'm not an artist, so I don't know the struggles. That's me. It's so hard. Are we gonna get a third? No. Of course we're not. We're not worthy of the bag to bag to back. Really thought that was a brilliant shuffle then. How did the berries grow back slowly over time on trees? I actually don't even know. Never spent long enough in this game to learn how berries, like berry growth. I don't know if it's like IRL time or time you spend in game or what. Or if it's like every day, like it will reset at midnight or like 5 AM. Don't they really like to have things reset at, for example, Animal Crossing 5 AM? Don't ask me how I know that, I just know. Definitely have not done an Animal Crossing. Okay, when I'm in an Animal Crossing phase, I will literally spend so much time on that game. Like, just catching bugs. Catching bugs is so much better than fishing, in my opinion. Younger me right now would be like, nah, catching fish is so much better, but nah, the bugs is where it's at. I don't really care for the diving in that game, or any game, like any Animal Crossing game, but the bug catching, I am all for. Except the tarantulas and scorpions. Oh, they annoy me. You have to go so slow sneaking up to them. Especially when you see them from like really far away. You have to spend like 2 minutes sneaking up to it. Like, it's worse when you got like a really big open plain in your village and you see it, it's like up here and you start here and you got to just sneak. It takes minutes, actual minutes. And then 9 times out of 10, I haven't played the game in ages long enough that I like go to cast my net and I either put it over its head or too short and it just charges into me and I wake up back on my doorstep. I don't know how a tarantula or a scorpion has the strength to drag me back to my doorstep, but they do every single time. Like 9 times out of 10, now that I've already got them, and I have for a few years, but now that I've already got them, if I see it and it's chasing after me, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna go inside like the museum now. See you later, buddy. And thankfully that works. No, not a Wobbuffet. Come on, you little man. When they're walking through the shadows, they look so weird because they kind of just glow. And I'm like, what's happening? And then I realise what's happening. Ooh. I'll double kick you. Why not? It's free. It's a free route. Ooh, what's this? I like this song. Don't know what game it's from or what it is, but nice. To be fair, I've not found a playlist that's terrible yet. Like, there are some bad Nintendo songs, but they seem to miss most of them. When's the last time we had a new Pokemon? 2020. When did the last Pokemon game out? The last mainline Pokemon games were Scarlet and Violet, November the 18th, 2022. Damn, it's gonna have been nearly 3 years since the like a Pokemon release. That's insane. They must be really cooking with Gen 10. I hate the fact it's Gen 10, but they've got to be cooking with it. But I feel like sometimes there was phases where it's like every 2 years there was a new generation. And obviously we're not getting Gen 10 this year because we've got ZA coming out in October. And there's no way they'll release another game that close to ZA because of how well Legends Arceus did. 2026 at the earliest. And I don't think they'll do it in the first half of 20. Yeah, so Sun and Moon came out 2016. Then it was Sword and Shield in 2019. Then 3 years later it was another gen. So is this the first time? Oh no, Diamond and Pearl and Black and White was a 4-year gap. Never mind. Oh, and Ruby, Sapphire and Diamond and Pearl was a 4-year gap as well. Are we going to see the first ever 5-year gap between generations of Pokemon? Do I think we're going to get a Pokemon game in 2026? I think if ZA came out as a Switch 2 release title, probably. But I think they're going to do DLC for ZA, you know. Like, I don't think they expected Legends Arceus to do as well as it did. So they didn't have any DLC like prepped for it. So they thought, oh, we don't have time now. I think in 2026 we're just going to get ZA DLC and like updates constantly. And then we might see a 2027 main title game. But then again, do they what? I don't know. Because obviously they'll want to get a new generation out on the Switch 2. To boost sales for it. But I honestly don't know. I'm only thinking that the DLC year, because obviously in 2023 all we got was Teal Mask and Indigo Disc. I've got like a page up here that's telling me. But we had a year of DLC. 2024 we got nothing. 2025 obviously we're getting ZA. I think the problem was that Legends Arceus and Scarlet Violet came out in the same year. Even though there was like a 9-month gap between them. That just took so much production away. Like, I honestly expected like a Let's Go Johto by this point. Or like another spin-off. Or maybe like a mystery dungeon, which not happened. God, I'd love to see more spin-offs being made again. I wouldn't mind a new Mystery Dungeon. I'm a big fan of the mystery games. I have a lot of time for them games. Last year, I recently played through Explorers of Darkness again, and I used a Skitty. And I did not know Skitty was that much of a monster in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. Like, the IQ stats Skitty has carries her so hard. As well as the fact he gets insane moves, like, towards late game. And Double Slap is an absolute monster in that game too. What was spin-offs? Like, I'd love, like... I know we're getting... Oh, we are getting Colosseum and XD Yellow Darkness this year, though. It happened! A boosted Farfetch'd! Wait. You ain't Farfetch'd, buddy. You ain't Farfetch'd. I swear, if you just made Farfetch'd disappear, I'm gonna be fuming. Look at him! In all his glory. It's not even shiny. I'm literally celebrating because it's boosted odds. But that's the first time I've seen one all day. That took so long to find one. Hey. We can get the back-to-back. Nah, we can get the back-to-back Farfetch'd though. Hot take, I've never played Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee. I own them both, I've just never played them. I think I played every other main line but them. I haven't played the Teal Mask DLC, so I played Soul and Violet, I played Arceus, I played BDSP, played Sword and Shield, played Sun and Moon. Played Ruby Sapphire, X and Y, yes, Black White 2 and Black White. Oh, 2008 and 9 was such a go-to lineup. Platinum, then into Heart Gold, Soul Silver. That is disgusting. DMP in 2006. That's the first time I played my first proper Pokemon game, where I thought I had an idea what. I played Ruby and Sapphire. I've never played Fire Red and Leaf Green though. I've played them on the Virtual Console. I suppose that's Red and Blue. That's what the actual Virtual Console names are. But they're basically the same thing. It's Fire Red and Leaf Green, obviously coloured games, not just black and white games. I also own Crystal, but I've never played Crystal. I don't have a Game Boy to play right now, so just something I can't access, even though I own the game. I got the game last year as well, and I was like, yeah, I'll get a Game Boy to play it. But I just never did. Hey, buddy. Spin-offs. Where's the spin-offs? Spin-offs then, huh? Give me the spin-offs. No spin-offs? Okay, cool. On spin-off. I'm gonna search it. Pokemon spin-off games. There we go. Oh my gosh, Pokemon Conquest. I loved Conquest. I hate that type of game normally. Like tactical. But oh, I was just so into it. I don't know what it was. I used to get so angry at the game as well when people like take my flowers. I'd be like, are you kidding me? I just took that one. Hey, you big shoot, never played. Pokemon Tournament, actually never played. Looks cool. Not spending 40, 50 pounds on it. Just to play it. No, thank you. Poke Park 1 and 2 played on the Wii. Amazing games. I got them both for Christmas as the years they came out, and they are amazing games. Pokemon Rumble, never put a lot of time into. Own it, but never really put a lot of time into. Don't really have an opinion on it. Coliseum. Gotta be one of my most played games on the GameCube. I played through that game so many times. Pokemon Quest, never even heard of it. Detective Pikachu, nope. Mystery Dungeons, obviously I've spoke about already. XD Yellow Darkness, don't know. I haven't really played XD Yellow Darkness. I played through it once or twice, but it's not, the memories aren't as fun, so I don't know if that's just because I haven't played it and like burnt it into my brain, or if it's because it's just not as good as Coliseum in my eyes. Pokemon Dash isn't here either. I used to get so mad at Pokemon Dash. Have a look. Pokemon Dash. Pokemon Dash. Apparently you can beat Pokemon Dash in 2 hours. It did not feel like that as a kid. I will tell you that for free. I used to get obliterated by this Meowth. I can't remember the course or anything. I think it was like in the snow, and this Meowth used to always tear me a new one. Like that guy knew every single shortcut. I do wish they did more spin-off games though, like remastered towards the Switch. I think when they start rolling out like DS ports, like to the online service, that's when there's gonna be so many Pokemon spin-off games, I think. And I'm so ready for it, honestly. I look forward to it. We get the back-to-back. Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. I honestly can't, like, I usually have memories of, like, when I got these games. Like, I know I got Pokemon Coliseum for, like, Christmas one year, like, without asking for it. And I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to think of this game. Because obviously I was so used to it on, like, the handheld DS. And the fact I couldn't take Pokemon out of the house. Another boosted odds! Damn. You ever see any for hundreds and then we get 2 in, like, the space of 20? That's kind of nice. And I was like, I don't know, I'm not going to be able to take it out of the house. What do you mean I can't take Pokemon out of the house? I've got to sit in front of a telly and play it? That was such a weird thing to me. I loved it. Oh, it's so good. I don't think I could read properly at the time, but I still loved it. We are getting so lucky right now with these encounters. I can remember actually grinding like the battle tower in that game. Where you can get Entei and he's like unleashing all the shadow Pokemon, like opening their hearts. That took so long. And I can remember I was so annoyed because I missed one. I can't remember how. I think like my dad had like a Nintendo magazine, and in it is like a list of all the shadow Pokemon you can get. I was going through, and I missed like one, and it was like a missable one where you couldn't go back and get it. I'm pretty sure, and I was so mad. But I'm pretty sure I did have like a save file where I did end up getting every shadow Pokemon. The ones that used to really annoy me was the ones where you had multiple in one battle. And it was like so annoying to try and catch them because you obviously you'd save the game before you had that battle. And you'd be like, okay, mentally preparing yourself. And like you'd run out of Pokeballs, or it just like it accidentally kill itself from struggling because it just take too long to catch. And then there'd be times when like both of them would be on the battlefield, so you need to weaken the new one. While you try and catch the one that's been out originally. I used to hate the double shadow Pokemon battles. That used to be the most stressful time of my life as a kid, being like, oh no, there's two. But that game actually gets hard towards the end as well. I have vivid memories of struggling towards the end of that game. Like, the story on that game is so confusing, and I probably couldn't tell you where to go now, other than like the first 2 hours of the game. But it's so good. Pretty far-fetched to see a shiny Farfetch'd. Oh, I know. I never see anybody do it, and I think I know why. I didn't realise the odds were so low. Like, just for them to appear. And then the chat told me it was like a 5% encounter, and I was like, okay. I may have made a mistake, but it'll all be worth it when I have my yellow Farfetch'd. At least I hope it will. No, I don't want a Minccino. But no, I don't know what I'm going to play through first when they finally drop. I don't know if Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness are going to come out on the same time on the virtual consoles. I'd kind of hope they didn't. Just so like I don't have to make this choice. Because I think I would play Colosseum first, even though I'm way more fond of the game. Like, I've played it so much more. But I was kind of disappointed when they announced they weren't going to be released titles for the Switch 2. So I'm not massive into Mario Kart, but you know, it's a good release title for the Switch 2. I just wish there was the Pokemon games on the Virtual Console. Hey, hello Travis, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Just doing some late night hunting for Farfetch'd, but we're slowly getting up there in the odds. And you know, the closer you get to that number, the higher the chance you've got of seeing a yellow-chested bird. Cinderace is gonna. Oh, you're telling me this man has probably done about 150 headbutts today? Like, he's definitely gonna have a headache at least. Do I also stream on other platforms? No, I don't really use TikTok, so I wasn't going to stream on TikTok. Plus, I don't like that idea of having like a vertical stream. Lil Victini, thank you for the follow. It's much appreciated. Welcome in. And YouTube, I don't have any videos on my channel right now, so there's no point in streaming because there's going to be no traffic coming through. What's my favourite Pokemon? Actually, I don't think I'll be able to see, but like in the past year, I have been working on trying to find a good page. There we go. Like trying to get every Ninetales card, and I've got like notes of the ones I don't have. So Ninetales is definitely my favourite. Not a Alolan Ninetales. I don't vibe with Alolan Ninetales. I think it completely ruins the design. But like, you know, Kanto Ninetales, whatever you want to call it, normal Ninetales, the absolute goat. They got it right in the first 150 they made. Nobody could ever guess smart. No, I don't think anyone could. You know, I think we'd be guessing into the thousands. I love the way you could get Victini in black and white originally, where you went to, like, you got a ticket, like in the first 2 months of the game being out, and you could go get it at like level 10. I found that so cool. I kind of missed them doing events like that. Like now they kind of usually just give it to you. Like, oh, here, have this mythical Pokemon. Like, thanks. At least Cinderace can't headbutt anymore till we go to the Pokemon Center. Yeah, but they locked my maze. That's true. I kind of wish they didn't. Like, I hate when they lock them for like an entire generation too. Like when they in Sun and Moon when they locked the Tapu like trio, and it was like shiny locked for like 7 years. It's like, why? Like, you're just killing the enjoyment of these new Pokemon. You got any plans for tonight? My plan is to get this shiny Farfetch'd, but I don't think it's going to go to plan, personally. What about you? Is there actually a way to get shiny Victini, like, legit right now? I actually don't know. They're so shiny, look when it's a very well-made one. Literally. Like, what is the point on making, like, a shiny design if you're never going to make it available for anything? It's strictly event. That's so boring. Like, things like Genesect. It's that entire generation, like Genesect, Keldeo, like, they're all impossible to hunt. I used to love Keldeo, and then I found out Keldeo's a mythical, and they're never going to do anything with it. So I was like, okay, this can no longer be, like, a Pokemon I really like anymore. Just because they're never going to do anything with it. That's the lesson I've learned about mythical Pokemon. Nothing much, just working. Damn. Whenever I see a brilliant Mon in the water, my brain tells me I have to go for it. Nah, I don't need a logo. I kind of just like Ninetales being the logo. You need your squad. Damn. Have you got like at least one shiny from an event to like lead the squad? Have as the ace or? I think the only Victini I actually have is probably on my Pokemon Black copy from the actual event when the game came out. I don't think I've ever done an event for it after that. If I think about it, Gen 5, I had they had some really cool like event only Pokemon. I'm pretty sure Meloetta is Gen 5. People hate on Meloetta, but I low-key like Meloetta. Can I make some custom character panels? I'm not looking for any panels right now. Thank you for the offer, though. It's just I don't really know what I want, so I'd rather just have like the most simple ones possible. If they ever released a Shiny Victini event or like a GameStop thing, suddenly I had use GameStop every day. Oh, if they did, I can imagine the amount of times people come with like Switch 1, their like special edition Switch 1, Switch 2, their friends Switch 2, the family Switch 2. I hope one day they make like mythical Pokemon huntable. I wouldn't even care if they put it like to like back to 8,192 odds. It'd just be cool hunts to do. Like it's like is it Celebi you can only hunt on Crystal? But I find stuff like that cool. Like the fact you can only hunt Celebi on a certain copy game. Then it gives me incentive to want to play it. Sorry guys, the Shadow Victini you gave me didn't work. One thing I do like about Victini is the fact he's got a an exclusive move. I like when Pokemon have like exclusive moves. I just don't feel like it needs to be a legendary to have an exclusive move. Like I like normal Pokemon having exclusive moves as well. It like gives them more versatility to be used. Like Victini's already cool, and then they give it V move, and they're like, yeah, this guy's the only one that can have it in the entire game. Oh, it's a mining. I need 5 to be sure. Yeah, just to make sure, in case I lose my game, or like my cartridge, I need to split it across like 5 different cartridges. But I probably need to move a load of Pokemon into like Pokemon Home. V-Create. Oh, is that what it's called? I thought it was V-Move for some reason. I don't even know what I'm thinking of. But I've played for Pokemon Home for so long, I just don't use it. I just always think, oh, I need to do that, and I just never get around to it. That Swirlix looked like a move for some reason. I hope if they remake Gen 5 games, I don't know if I'd want them to make it open world or not. I think I'd like them just creating it as like as close to the originals as possible, but not being like strict. Like in BDSP when they like purposely ignored things Platinum fixed. It was like, no, this is a true remake, so we're gonna leave that broken thing in. He's the victory Pokemon, so the Pokedex says he always wins. Oh, is that what like type of Pokemon he's titled as? That's kind of cool. Imagine bringing him to real life and go to the casino. I've seen like videos of like people take parrots to casinos to like gamble for them. Taking a Victini to the casino would be like literally cheating. You'd sit there and put it on like seven on the roulette wheel, and you just guess it every single time. Like you'd be kicked out within the hour. I'd get banned exactly. They'd be like, yeah, I'm not sure this is gonna work. Is Victini in like any spin-off games? I can't think. I don't know if he's in one of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeons on the 3DS. I haven't played those games since like they came out, though, so I can't remember. I think he's just sadly in that category though with Pokemon they used to underutilize or never use. Oh, it's as if you decided that you want to end your 5 spin-off games. I thought he was in Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. He's like a vendor or something, I'm pretty sure. Pokemon Rumble Blast. I have like 2 of the Rumble games. I never play them. Super Smash Bros. Oh, is he like a playable character, or is he one of the like you can get out of a Pokeball? I haven't played a Smash Bros game in ages. Like the last one I played probably was like Melee on the GameCube. Pokepark 2, Wonders Beyond. One of the Pokeballs. I was gonna say, there's no way they like value him enough to put him in like the game as a fighter, but they don't actually use him in the actual game. Pokemon Rumble U. I always forget Pokemon Rumble U exists. Not Drifloon. Be too OP. But they added Steve, literally. Who asked for Steve? I think it's probably better they released him in Smash before like the Minecraft movie came out, because they would definitely like a Minecraft movie skin for him. And at that point you need to question what Nintendo were doing. Like they'd literally put Jack Black in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Literally, he probably would have a voice line as well. But that'd be like when he pops his final smash. And I don't want to live in a world where that exists. I actually haven't seen that film. I was supposed to go and see it in the cinemas. And I just never went to see it. And now it's no longer in the cinemas. And I am not paying to watch it on a streaming platform. He can have a meme character. I'd hate to think what like pros do with him, like tournament. Chicken jockey skin. There's just too much they do. Like I think that'd be Nintendo's biggest mistake ever, adding that to the game. But you know, then the question is, where do they go from here? Since they've added everyone they've ever had, have they in the next game, if there is a next game, have they got to add Steve back in, or at least like let him sit on the sidelines? The meme's kind of dead now, anyway. Yeah, the only reason I knew for that meme, every time I'd like look at any like piece of content online, I'd just be absolutely littered in. And I was like on YouTube Shorts one day, and I just saw like the cinema clips, and I was like, wow, people are really going overboard with this. With like low taper fade. I've got no clue what the low taper fade meme is. I used to be on Instagram Reels that was like 2 months behind, and now I'm not even using Instagram Reels, so I'm just like forgotten about. I do not know the low taper fade. So, a guy made a song. Wait, I didn't kill it in what? This guy's got to have like max special defense to live that. And he said, imagine Ninja with a low taper fade. I can imagine the internet just ran with that. Like, for weeks. No. Is it made for a month? Jesus. Oh, that's such a long month for Ninja. And 2 months later, he said the low taper. Bro's holding onto that meme so hard, and then I'm gonna imagine he like revives it. Yeah. Why would you do that to yourself? You just lived a month of like nobody taking you seriously in your chat probably. I think you say something like that. You actually got a low taper fade. You are joking. Well, when you get a haircut just for that reason, I think you're taking it a little bit too far, in my personal opinion. Like, just let it go. Just let it go. Oh. I couldn't even imagine starting. Like trying to revive something, but then actually being able to do it. Oh no, I don't want to stuffle. There's more lore to it after it died. We've got mad at like the original songwriter. Oh, just months later. Pretty normal thing to do. He lost tons of followers. It doesn't sound like something that the internet would do at all. This seems like one of those videos that now that I know something about it, I'll be like on YouTube at 2 a.m. and there'll be like a 1.5 hour documentary on the Ninja Low Taper Fade thing. I'm like, oh, that seems like a great video to watch at this time of night. For New Year's Day, man. That guy had a crazy month. Well, a crazy few months. Went from 1 mil to 20k. That's got to be the most followers dropped in the space of weeks. Jesus. He lost like more than 90% of his followers. There's no way there's not a documentary on that guy. What? You'd feel bad. I don't even know what I'd do if I was him. You like feel massive. Like, oh my god, I've got 1 million like Spotify or Instagram followers, and then you wake up the next day and you've got nothing left. That's nothing spawned. Oh, there we go. Made us live with another month of Low Taper Fade. I mean, he probably got more than enough money that he'll ever need by just making that one song and making a joke about a Low Taper Fade, so. What even does a Low Taper Fade look like? I'm going to search Ninja Low Taper. Ninja Low. Okay, there we go. Did he actually get... Oh, that is interesting. That is an interesting haircut. How would he get that? What a weird cut to get. Interesting. I look forward to the documentary, like someone's made on YouTube, for that to just slip into my recommended. But I think now I just accidentally click that thing so fast, just to find out everything I'm curious about. Did he? I want to know now if he had more than 20k before he made that song. Like, if he somehow lost, like, overall, I'd be amazed. Hey, Farfetch'd. I thought you'd gone for a second, buddy. We keep going through phases where we either have consistent Farfetch'ds, or then we have like a 20-minute break where there's not 20 minutes, probably like a 10-15 minute gap where there's no Farfetch'd at all. And I really thought the Farfetch'd Farfetch'd population died for a second. I'm stood still after the encounters. If you knock the first one out you see, there's a 50% chance you get the same species. And since Farfetch'd is a 5% encounter, knocking them out is so effective just to be able to boost your chances of encountering them. Like, usually if it's a high encounter chance Pokemon, it's not worth knocking them out constantly. But with Farfetch'd, I've found it is. Like, it's massively helpful. The first 100 I didn't know about that technique. And it took about 2.5 hours to do 100 encounters. And then somebody came into the chat and explained to me how, like, knocking out works in this game for the boosted odds. I was like, damn. And then I did another 2 hours, and the encounters I went through was insane. Aliquay, hello. How are you? I'm good. Just doing some late night hunting. It is 11:30 in the UK PM, and I'm just looking for this yellow bird. Not yellow bird, yellow-chested bird. Hope you're well. Spider on the wall. I don't want it to like accidentally sneak up on me and like end up on my chair. I don't want to be on like Reddit's live stream fails when there's like a spider crawling all over me. That's like probably the last place on the internet I actually want to end up on. How's the stream going? I'll be honest, it's quite warm in my room, but it's all worth it to try and get this Farfetch'd tonight. No, another Minchino. If I go to bed, I'm definitely going to have to look at like every shiny locked Pokemon. Now that I think about it, there's definitely more than... I don't want me Minchino. There's definitely more than Victini. Obviously, all the Gen 9 legendaries are probably locked still. I haven't played Gen 9 in that long. I keep meaning to play it and test it, like the Switch 2 capabilities out with it. I just don't have the time. I don't know, I haven't heard anyone say it actually helps with the shiny odds, but I can imagine it does if you get a lot of encounters on your screen at once. But then that also means there's just a way higher chance of failing by not seeing it. That's... Thank you. I appreciate it. He's run into 4. I guess it didn't lose followers, it was the guy who helped spread it. Plot thickens. Are we gonna get a golden carp? No way, it's a Magikarp. Why would a random guy who helped spread the song lose followers unless he did like a really bad video? Like he got cancelled. Oh, what is this song? This is Ivy. Look at this brilliant man. Let's Cook 2 from Cooking Mama. Oh my. Now this is a bit of me. Thank you, Alaquay, for the kind... Sorry, Alaquin for the kind words. I can't believe I've been live 2 hours already. That's flown. The encounters are also flying compared to earlier on this evening. So I'm extremely happy about that. I honestly didn't want to be sat here at 2 AM still on like less than 1.1 thousand encounters. Like, it's not guaranteed to happen, but there's a pretty high chance I'll get it before. No, not a Wobbuffet. I want that guy. Or girl, I can't remember if you had lipstick on or not. Did you have lipstick on? It's gone. Never mind. I'm not going to complain at these encounter rates right now, though. It does not feel like a 5% encounter. It's like a 20. We will have to use the Pokemon Center soon, though, which is... It could accidentally kill the encounter rates. Hello, Jets. How are you? Welcome in. Okay, you found the guy. Vexbolt. What a weird name. Jets, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Why is there 2? Okay, I'll have to fix that after stream. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'll come in, as I said. Okay, found that Vexbolts went from 8 mil to 3 million. Oof. Did he have 8 million before he promoted the song, or...? I should not look at that alerts thing now. I'm so confused why that's... And a test. Why is there 2? What? How do I fix this? I'm so confused about what's going on. Have I accidentally added like 2 alert boxes? Oh, there's 2. Oh, that's not good. Must be that one. Let me do a test again. A test. There we go, I fixed it. How is that there? Alright, remove that one. Yes. Oh, brilliant, man. Oh, there you go, trust me something. I'll acquaint if it's about the art again. Not something I'm looking for right now. Okay, so the guy wasn't spreading the low tape, he was spreading... Oh. I don't... Yeah, very much weird to me, I don't fully understand it. Not enough stuffle. Right, I've deleted that text. Not that text, that alert box. I thought I fixed this earlier on, but apparently not. Right, okay, it's fine. I don't know how I accidentally added or duplicated the alert box, but it happened apparently. Why do I keep getting nothing but like brilliant stuffles? Oh, you haven't endurance, have you? Of course you have. Of course. Oh, I hate you for your cry. I hate you for how common you are. I hate the fact you run into me. I hate the fact you have endure. Are you going to do it again? If this works 3 times in a row, I don't even want to know what the odds are. There we go. Need to pray to the Pokemon gods. Not even... On the encounters, I'm not even that high. On the Stuffles, like, never appearing again. That'd be nice. I think I'd take that over the shiny right now. Just to do everybody else a favour. I just don't want to go over odds for anything in this playthrough. That's all I'm asking. Like, I know the odds are a long way away. I just have a terrible feeling that because I chose to do this hunt on a whim, it's not going to be a nice one to me. This is why you plan hunts in advance. I literally did the first gym badge and then I was like, wait, what do I do now? And I saw Farfetch'd, I was like, yes, we'll do this. This will be such a fun hunt. And then a chat came in and it was like, oh, did you know Farfetch'd is like a 5% encounter rate? I was like, no, didn't know that. And then it took hours, as I said earlier, to get to the, like, even 100. But it's took about 18 hours to do 1,000 encounters, I think. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's definitely took longer than the Nickit hunt. I don't know if it'd be easy with the bike or not, but I don't know when you get the bike in this game. Everyone doesn't want 1,000. It got it, unfortunately. It got it. Clearly they want to go over that. The traumatic thing is, if this goes over odds, I have another 6 hunts to do on this file. And I don't know. It's just bad vibes if the second hunt goes over us. May you what? Stand on a chicken. I mean, you be my guess. I don't know the chicken. I don't know where you're gonna find one. No, not a Swirlix. I don't want a piece of candy. The meme from RDR2. Is it? I've played RDR2. How did I play it? I think I played it last summer. And that thing like takes over your life. Like, I was having days I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2 for like 8 hours. Just want to say it? Most of the song. The only song I remember from the game is like the house building song. May I stand unshaken? I'm gonna have to listen to that. I'm actually gonna write that down to remember to do. But no, like that game consumes your life. Like it's so good, but it's such a long game. I also like to 100% games, like especially really good games. And like within the first few hours of playing that game, I was like, I'm definitely gonna 100% this game. And I did not understand how long that was going to how long it was going to take. I think in the end I had like a 10-day playtime on the game. Oh, if you try to post a link auto mod on Twitch, just blocks them straight away. It's fine. I wrote it down on my little notepad, so I will check it out after the stream. But the online mode to that game is honestly, it's just an absolute grief fest. You know, I'm trying to get like tarot cards or whatever it is, like your collectibles, just to level up the easiest way, and I'm being like horse-tied and fed to alligators. And you're shot in the back of the head and being hunted by like the same person over and over again. And I'm just trying to like find fossils, tarot cards, and like shovels or playing cards. And it was just not a fun time. I do like watching videos of like the voice actor of Arthur Morgan though. Like it's crazy to me that he's just like a normal guy before he got that massive role. And the fact he was like getting paid for like 8 years just to do the one game. Like the fact it took 8 years of voice acting to finish that game is insane to me. Oh, is this a mystery dungeon track? It sounds like it. Right, back. Let's work. We'll knock you out. Oh no, it's 42 classic games, never mind. Each NPC has their own... Yeah, I know, that's so... It's so... Like, the detail in that game is crazy. Like, it actually is. Like, I don't think I'd have the capacity to... spend that long on one project. I bet it's really weird as well for, like, people who, like, voice act and then they go to play the game and, like, they can hear themselves. I can imagine that's something that takes a lot of getting used to. Right, we're gonna go quickly heal. Something out of moves to use on Cinderace. So that means we get some head goes back. I think the I've watched videos where he talks about like the worst things to do are. And he talks about how the worst, like, sound bites you have to voice act is like being set on fire and like falling to your death. Like he says like it really hurt his like vocal cords trying to do those. And I've seen like clips of it as well where they like show the difference between like the Red Dead 1 script and the Red Dead 2 script. And it's like Red Dead 1 script is like literally a 20th of the Red Dead 2 script. Things like that. I don't need to knock Swirlix out. What am I doing? Oh, man. We are sneaking up on 1001. I honestly didn't think I'd hit it tonight, I'll be honest. That was like an optimistic goal, but the encounters in the past hour have just been so good. I can't even begin to imagine how much cut content there was from that game. How much there is in it. PC's lying on your room. Yeah, I've got my window open because it's so warm in the UK right now. It's not as warm as it has been, but if I have the window open and I have the light on, like there's a high chance every moth within a 10-mile radius decides to move in with me. So it's either have the light on and no window open, have the window open and no light on. And I've had the PC turned on for most of the day, just cleared the stream setup. I didn't want to turn it off and then reset it up. So I've chosen to have no light on, but have at least a little bit of cool running through the window. But no, every time the screen goes dark, like, I literally can't see. Like now. Oh no, never mind, it's quite light then. Like when I run away from battle, like now. Are we gonna get 2? Get 2, or are we just gonna get 1 now? We're just gonna get 1. You're gonna like me enough to give me 2. So I could oh, I need to look again into a light for it, but I don't even know where the light would fit on the desk. My desk is so full already. Oh, is that the like the end of the link? Kinda outsmart Twitch. Got him. Twitch wasn't ready for you. Hey, hi Farfetch'd. Straight back to slamming our head into birds. Bye. Bye Farfetch'd. Why the Minchinios just like walk in sync? Look at them! They're moving perfectly in sync! Let's get all the headbutts out of the way so his headache goes away by the time I have to heal him again. No, it ended at 2. We didn't get the lucky 3-peat. I find it hard to believe I'm actually going to have a level 60 Cinderace before the second gym. beat Twitch so easily. To be fair, you have got it. You got the two important parts in. I'm amazed it just doesn't detect like random digits and just like understands that's a link. That's quite poor from Twitch. Only tracks the full link. That's what I mean. I thought it'd be like be able to detect like a partial link and be like, nope, just block it all. I know third-party bots can do that, but I just don't want like 200 bots in the channel to do different things. A brilliant? Nah, it's not a brilliant one. I can't believe we're going to be coming up to 400 encounters today. And I've seen like 2 brilliant ones. Like, that's poor. No. All Pokemon are brilliant in their own way. They are, but there's just some I can't stand. I didn't mind Stuffle before I started doing this hunt. But Stuffle, in my opinion, has just... The descent and the downfall of Stuffle during this hunt has been astronomical. As long as it's not shiny Stuffle, if I accidentally find one, I'm happy with anything other than that. Even a carp. We'll take a carp over a Stuffle. Do I encounter that Stuffle? Is there going to be another Farfetch'd? No, that's a balloon. That is literally a balloon. Gonna dominate Nessa with a type disadvantage? No, I'm not using Cinderace. That's why I'm not too bothered about getting him to a ridiculously high level. You didn't do that, did you? Of course you did. Of course you did. I don't think Nessa would know what hit her if this Cinderace turned up to her gym. I think she's just like quiver in fear and just give me the badge. You'd literally be like, yeah, there's no point in fighting. Right now, the only team member I've got on the badge quest is a Nickit. And Nickit is very weak, so I actually think I'm going to struggle with Nessa unless Farfetch'd can carry me this hard. It took literal hours to get from Moto Stoke to the first gym, only using Nickit. It took like 3 revives, like 15 potions, but I finally got there in the end. The gym was probably easier than getting to it, somehow. I'm so glad Farfetch'd doesn't have Endure. I'd honestly lose it. Hey, we got the 3P. I've called it all along. This patch of grass is going to be the one that gives it to me. And I still have that feeling about it. Getting lucky 5%? Yeah, I know. But it's okay, because in about 5 minutes, I'll be like, why can I not find any? Oh! Got a cheeky chain going off. I'm a fan. It's okay, because I'll forget about this thing that happened when I don't see them. There's no way we see 5 in a row. I don't believe this is gonna happen. That is absolute cinema. That is absolute cinema. You're wasting shiny luck with encounter luck. Well, that's a good point, actually. I hope the game doesn't account for that. Obviously, it doesn't account for anything, but, you know, I hope it doesn't have marvels like that. It's like, oh, well, he's kind here, so we're going to be strict here. We get the 6. We get the 6. We get the 6. But what is life right now? Sometimes it takes half an hour to get 6. And then sometimes you get it in minutes. This hunt is just... No one could have predicted it. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's Wobbuffet. It's over. Pack it up. Pack it up and leave. 1100, here we come. What is going on? Right now I'm on track to do... In 2.5 hours, I've done 134. So it's about 50 an hour? 5 an hour? This isn't bad, to be honest. It's above, like, the average, I think, of, like, what I've had. Now you're going to start a chain. You're going to bring the entire family out, like they did over there. Never mind, we got a piece of cotton candy instead. Can't wait for 496. I hope I do not get to 496. You know, on any other hunt that's not as uncommon as Farfetch'd, I'm down for 496. But not Farfetch'd. I'll probably be at that in 2 weeks. Maybe 2.5. If I stay this on it, where I'm doing a couple hours a day. No, not a stuffle. Oh, the berries are back. How long did that take? About 2 hours for them to grow? No, an hour. Probably about an hour for them to grow. That's not a bad rate, to be honest. Especially the fact I don't have to turn my game off for them to be back. Do we shake the berry tree for good luck? That is the question I've got in my head right now. Yes. Okay, next time we're going past the berry tree, it's being shook. Then spin 5 times. Yeah, then I'll do like the spin animation that I always forget happens in this game. And I'm always like, what's happening? And I'm like, oh, he's doing the spinny thing. Did we get the back-to-back? No, we don't. Well, it looks like we're shaking the tree. Tree being shook. Oh yeah, we're going to take all the food from the Pokemon. Yep, shake it again. We'll do it 5 times, then we'll spin 5 times. And then we'll get the shiny before 1.1. Last time. Nice. Now he's going to give me every single thing separately. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do our little spin. Right in front of the tree. Then there's going to be a Farfetch'd here. Then there's going to be a Farfetch'd here. As I said, there's going to be a Farfetch'd here. There's going to be a Farfetch'd in this corner. And it's going to be shiny. I even stood up for it. But I put all my eggs in that basket. Never mind. Oh, not the candy floss. I'm amazed I didn't get an encounter out of that tree. If it's possible, I'm amazed I didn't get an encounter. I think it was because Farfetch'd in the second slot got to be fifth. I honestly didn't even mean to catch this Farfetch'd, and now this man is on his way to level 50. He might even be level 50 already. This bird's life was crazy. Accidentally ended up in a Pokeball, halfway to max level. 5 is the lucky number. Maybe it meant the 5th encounter after the tree, so we've only had 1. So technically at 1092 is when it's going to shine. I think that's what meant. I think that's what the tree meant. 1092, we get the shiny. That's why I'm not even entertaining the idea of going over odds on a 5%. Alright, so that was number 2 after we did like the whole tree ceremony. And that's a Wobbuffet. Encounter 5000 will take me about 70 hours to get to. That's crazy. Oh no, I am fully aware it doesn't stack. Like, it's a complete independent value every single time. If it's stacked, honestly, if I got the choice to always hit a shiny at the 4096, I think I'd take it. Just so I never went over odds. I'd never go under odds, but I'd never go over. People above 10,000. The longest I ever went was, I didn't count it always, but I went for about 1 in 12,000 and something for Hoi Powell in Ultra Fun. I think that's the longest hunt I've ever done. And that, when I was a kid doing it, I was locked in for that hunt for literally months. Like, soft resetting for that thing killed me. It killed all my hype for that game as well. I didn't touch the game for months after that. Yeah, but surely if I go way over odds for this hunt, then the rest of the badge quest is gonna be a breeze. Doing an egg hunt for a shiny Cinder. Oh. Egg hunting for shiny starters, but it is actually a pain doing shiny starter hunts. Especially when they shiny lock them on purpose. I'd rather soft reset for it. It's probably still sore. I am going to get an encounter and then quickly go in and refill my drink. In birth like every 2 minutes. Yeah, that doesn't sound like something comforting. Right, I will be 2 minutes. I'm just going to get some more water and then we can keep gaming. I am back. Oh, right, headbutts. Alright. No way. They don't like ball winning. I've never actually played Fall Guys, ever. I just completely missed the boat. I didn't even know the game existed until like a month after it. I think the first time I heard about it was when there was like auctioning off a skin or something. What are we on? At 91. Right, you've been counting. I do not want to end. I'm so locked in to go for this thing, but what am I on today? Nearly 400 encounters. And it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen tonight. No, I don't want to be surrounded. I'll go till 1 AM my time. And if he's not a night owl, I'll let him rest for the night, you know? You've been hunting Stuffle. I've actually never used the Stuffle, but I wanted to use as many Galarian Pokemon as humanly possible. And I didn't realise that when I started hunting that Farfetch'd was Sword exclusive. So I'm kind of glad to do this hunt, just because I've never played Sword properly before. But 5% encounters. I will not be doing another one this hunt out in this game. Especially grass encounters. I couldn't imagine sitting here and doing a 5% grass encounter. But no, there's so many Stuffles on this route, like... Zamazenta's better. I've never actually used either legendary, so I don't know. I'm not a massive fan of how either of them look. Because to me, I'm impartial to it. Like, they look as good as each other, but they look as bad as each other to me. But I also just find myself struggling to care about like the story of this game. I don't know what it is. Shin's a pretty boy. We really needed that crit to kill him. I'm so glad we got it. Oh, what a tomb. What is this? Shin's the one that was all low competitive. I do not follow competitive Pokemon at all. Like, I respect people that do, because it's literally chess, but 10 times harder. Zamazenta is always silently always better. Oh, we got a brilliant Mon. What's this song? It's like something different. Another 42 all-time classics. This soundtrack is just absolutely built different. Every single time I'm like, oh, what's this song? It's from that game. Zamazenta he was broken. He also got a buff in either attack or special attack, while Zamazenta got defense buff. Oh! That's why they look like that. I suppose they did that after, actually. That's kind of cool, actually, to complement the design of them. I just always found it weird how, like, one of them had literally a shield face. Like, it's not the worst design Pokemon, but... I'm surprised the Legendary was allowed in competitive. I thought most Legendaries were banned. You know, we only switch for a bit. I used to have that thing where I'd be like, play my Switch for like weeks on end. And then I wouldn't be on it for like a month. And it'd literally have dust like that. And then I'd spend longer cleaning my Switch to make sure I didn't have dust than I would play in it. But I got a Switch 2, so I've been like motivated to play again. Just not any of the new Switch 2 games, because I'll be honest, I do not really care for Mario Kart. Like, I played it, it's okay. I've had my fun with it. I put about 30 hours into it. I was like, yep, that's good for me. Endure is my biggest enemy. Ever. Nothing but Endure. Do it again. Do it again. It went through as well. Do it a third time, I dare you. That's what I thought. What is the last game you played on your Switch? Violet. I played through Violet. I've never played through Scarlet yet. You have the DLC. I have the DLC, and I just haven't played it yet. It's probably something I'll do off stream. If all the Pokédex max, what do you get for completing like the DLC dexes? Is it like a cute charm or like a mark? Is it the mark charm? Or is it like a better shiny charm? Nothing worth it. It sounds about right for Pokemon. Like they'll be like, catch them all. You know, the entire motto is gotta catch them all. You catch them all, and they're like, oh, nice, well done. Here's a firm handshake. Like they just took me like 50 hours. And next thing, yeah, it's only worth it for the shiny charm, and then I hate hunting without a shiny charm, but obviously in badge quests you can't hunt with one. But like when Pokemon Violet and Scarlet came out, I didn't do any hunting until I completed Pokédex. You know, now I'm a shiny charmless man. But you know, I'm impartial to a bit of full odds hunting. Yes, every single game. Every single game. I will save the Master Ball until I accidentally run into a shiny that knows like self-destruct. And I'll be like, yep, you're getting in that ball. I don't know, it's just this weird thing. You're like, I cannot let it go. It's like the last thing you'll have. Like, that ball is the last thing I would chuck if I found a shiny. I'd be chucking everything else other than that. What I used to love doing was catching every single legendary in a Pokeball. And I can remember once it took me over an hour to catch Giratina from Pokemon Platinum in a Pokeball. I think I went easily through 100. Like, you say we use it for emergencies, but never have emergencies because... yeah, literally. You'd be like, I'm keeping this for a rainy day, when I need it. That day will never come, ever. And you just stockpile it. Or what you do is, like, if you're like a really young member of families and you know they play Pokemon, I used to love going through their PC and seeing what Pokemon just got the Master Ball. What random Pokemon just had a Master Ball? You know, was it a Magikarp? Was it a Pidgey? Like, was it a Drowsy? What got the elusive Master Ball? I can't remember what my cousin actually Master Balled. I just know it was like something really daft. Like, I can remember it was X or Y played through, and he just caught the dumbest thing possible in a Master Ball, and I was like, oh, there he goes. No. I'm not liking the amount of stuffles on my screen as of read. 0 Farfetch'd, N stuffle. Hot take, I think Minchino is like the best mouse Pokemon there is. There we go, there's a Farfetch'd. It's an extra stuff alike, but there's still a Farfetch'd. Right, headbutts? No. Please bash our entire body into it then. I just have the nicest I felt. Hey, back to back. One thing I forever hate is when you're closing a tab that won't load. Yes. Yes. You're like, oh, this is taking like 2 minutes, let's close it. And it literally, as you click the button to close the tab and confirm it, it's like, oh, I'm going to load now. And you're like, really? And you load it back up, you're like, oh, surely it'll load quick, because it just loaded. And then you waited another 5 minutes. Almost at 1100, telling me. We're 25% of the way to odds. We will get there. And we will most likely go over it. I just need to remember I got Nick it in 893. So, you know, I could look in the first hunt. Can't get them in double 1,000 on every single one. $11, the lucky number. I'm not feeling it. Oh, that NPC drove me crazy. Like, I'd be having the worst time, and then he just decides to turn up. I'd be like, why is he here? I'd literally be in the middle of nowhere, and he'd be there too. I'm like, what are you doing here? I'm lost, so surely you're lost. When I'm losing it, and I need someone to see the white dot, and I get hope that it's the sky. Literally. You're like, yeah. There it goes. Been so good for like an hour and a half, and then you're like, well, the game knew. It was time. No, Gavin. Gavin is a made-up person in his head. Gotta be. On a real though, gamers, what are the odds on the 1111 Farfetch'd? On a real, hear me out, he's Gavin. No. Not the Stuffle. Oh, is that in the lore? Found it was John. I didn't really play much of the game as John Marston, to be fair. I pretty much did everything I physically could as Arthur before the uncurable happens. Yeah, I just tried to complete everything humanly possible, like side quest wise and compendium wise, before I finish the game, because I know that obviously John can't swim. So I was like, I don't want to be drowning every 5 minutes. But no, there's a good point. You've got zero need for honor, so you can literally spawn camp him. Oh, you've got to help the girl in the cabin. That's actually so sad because it. Yeah, you found a dead body, don't you? In her house. I love Red Dead for things like that. Like it carries the story over so well. Like between the time jump. Then you looted her body. Damn, I felt bad. And then a minute later, I was searching the pockets. You got a family, she don't. That's true. So I have the fist and all that. No law out here. That was probably the achievement I hate the most, where you have to have a bounty on you in every state, like the max bounty on you in every state, and then you have to somehow sneak off everywhere and pay them all off without being caught. Like that took me so long to do, and it's just such a ball ache, because then you have to like go AFK for like 45 minutes IRL, like in the random woods where you could be attacked by bears. No water. Oh, where you have to ride from is it St. Lucia to Blackwater? Yeah, that's a killer, that one. On everything. There are some challenges in that game that they had to put in there and know it was going to do your head in. Like honestly, some of the gambling challenges. The domino gambling challenge was my, like, hate. I must have spent a full day IRL trying to do that domino one. It rained like 3 times in the entire story before this challenge. The fact it's been raining for 3 days straight. I know it wouldn't be very realistic, but on a real, if that challenge is available, why do we not just pause the rain for like 10 minutes? Just so you can do it. The first time I was doing that challenge, I went to ride down the railway tracks and I got hit by a train. I can remember that vividly. I was so annoyed. It's the Strawberries to Road. Oh, is it that one? Guess what? Oh, Lemonade Raiders. Yeah, and then they always like want you to pay them off. And they're like, oh, if you give us like $20, we'll leave you alone. It's like, yeah, no thanks. And then you just get the entire... All the boys are like, yeah, we're going to chase you down to the end of the earth now. And then you're like, yeah, but I kind of want to go where your like main camp is. And then they just chase you forever. I think that chapter's my favourite chapter of the game, where you stay in the roads. And you stay in like the abandoned mansion. stagecoach blocks the entire bridge. Oh my, that'd be the absolute worst. Thankfully, that never happened to me. And your horse flops into water. It's annoying as well because there's no quick reset. Like, you have to clear it out and then you'd have to run back to just try it again. And I can imagine if that happened multiple I'd call it a day if that happened multiple times to me. I'd be like, yeah, I'm done with this one for today. One that really wound me up was like where you had to like tomahawk 3 birds of predator birds. And you'd like try to sneak up to them on bridges and they just always fly off. You've been paying for stagecoach trains? Yeah, fast traveling to camp is unbelievable. If I ever replay that game, the first thing I am doing is getting the Legendary Bag of the East, where you can literally carry maximum, like 99 of everything. Like, I couldn't imagine playing the game without that now. Like, it's such a grind to get all like the perfect pelts, but fully worth it. One of my biggest pet peeves with that game, though, is the when you go to the train station, you do like the hunter challenges, and you need perfect birds. You discover the fence in chapter 6. That's rough. That's a long playthrough with no items to carry. Also the horse fence. Oh, where you can sell horses, yeah. Yeah, you use it like once in the story, I think. And then it's like, that's it. GG's. Like, let's forget about it. Go back to try and use it. I guess it doesn't work because they've like seen you shooting people or something. They give you $4 for a stagecoach or just for a horse? For a half decent horse, it's rough. I'd rather keep the horse than give them that horse for $4. I want to play Red Dead 1 soon, but yeah, I think they should call their like resident horse expert down to properly evaluate the horse fear. Well, the next Farfetch'd is it the elusive 1111? What do we think? Do we see it? After I've knocked out this brilliant mon. I think the white Arabian horse is sentient. Is that the one in the snow biome where it's like a rare spawn? If so, that took me... Yeah. It takes so long to find, and then taming it is an absolute nightmare. I have vivid memories of like spending hours trying to find it. Like, that thing is impossible to tame. Even with max stam. Run into the water, no! Luckily I did not have that. I just had it keep running away from me. Yo, John. I'm just glad I read that John couldn't... Like, I know they did it to keep it, like, canon, because obviously John can't swim in the first game. But, oh my... It's so painful going from being able to swim. guy knew my one counter. Could you not, like, lasso it? I'd have been there so long trying to lasso it out of the water. Also, John can drown in a puddle. Can he act through it? Like, it's been raining for 5 minutes, you accidentally trip over, and then that's it. That's the end of your days. Bye-bye. In the legendary Wolf's hot springs. What, you just go there and, like, drown in a puddle? I can remember trying to do all the legendary hunts. Oh, here we go. So 1, 1, 1, 1. Left or right? I'm gonna go left. Never mind. I'm gonna walk into this instead. He walked into a 5-foot deep one. Oh, I bet it was over for him. I don't know. As I was saying, I'm gonna go left. No 1, 1, 1, 1. Maybe when we get to 2, 2, 2, 2. That'll be the one. If I got it on 1, 1, 1, 2, I'd be happy about that. I'd also be slightly annoyed. Here we go. 1, 1, 1, 2. No. No. Pack up the celebrations. Right is always right. We're gonna find out at 1, 1, 1, 3. Let's go meet our destiny. A yellow guested Farfetch'd. Unless another one appears. Oh, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going on this one. Now when there's 2 and I risk 1 despawning, of course I start a chain of Farfetch'd. I'll go talk to that one now. We'll talk to that one. I'll go and grab that one now. Ah, Stuffle. No, here it is. Of course it's not. So unlucky. Hello Vodka, how are you? Just missed the elusive 1-1-1-1. And we don't even get a second chance on that one. How am I doing today? Well, it's quite late in the UK right now, so I'm a bit tired. But we are vibing. Maybe the 1-1-5. Nah. Sentimental numbers are done. There's no way we get it now before 1,500. That's all I'm saying. Bud Kitten, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Apart from these, what other games do you play? Well, me and Lil Victini have just been talking about Red Dead 2, which is a game I played last year. Recently, I've been playing The Lies of P DLC. Dream. It's like top 10 game to me of all time. Oh, a brilliant mon. Here we go. 1 in 500 chance. Of course not. Of course not. What games are you into, Void Kitten? On 5 was in the Prophecy Club. John likes to get drunk and go home to have a go. To be fair, the amount of random interactions you can see, like walk up on them two having is at the camp is insane. I don't think I ever saw the same one twice. You play fighting games? Not really. I used to play Mortal Kombat 10. I didn't really play much Mortal Kombat 11, and I own Mortal Kombat 1, but I haven't played it. I think the most recent fighting game I played was Dead or Alive 6. And I was trying to get all the achievements on that, but some of them are so grindy. Like winning 250 online battles, that's not something I'm interested in. I'm only on. I'll stream for another 20 minutes and then it's 1 AM my time. And I need to get to bed because I need to be up early in the morning because I have got some things to do. And then I'm going to look into loading Twitch VOD straight to YouTube whilst keeping markers if possible. What are my hobbies? To be honest, my hobbies aren't that interesting. Like walking, that's enjoyable. I'm really spontaneous. I do like the most. Like I wake up one day and I want to go swimming today. I'll do swimming. Or like, oh, I want to go to a waterfall today. I'll like drive an hour to a damn waterfall and drive back. Do we need another spin for good luck? I think this time I'm going to do the spin around the tree. Clockwise spin. 4, 5. Right, there we go. What are you in? Oops. What are your hobbies anyway, bud? Your hobby's drawing. I wish I could draw, but I do not have the patience to sit down and learn how to draw effectively. But I like to see what you do. If you got like a public page, I can. I don't have any social medias though, so it's nothing I can really see it through. Unless you have like a public page where I don't have to have an account. I'm non-Discord now. I know, weird for 2025. Here we go. Did the spin pay off for this Farfetch'd? The spin didn't pay off. Damn. Do we get the back-to-back though? Maybe the spin was worth it. No, it wasn't. Do I have Instagram? No, I used to, but got rid of it. Didn't have a need for it at that point, so I was like, bye-bye. The only like social medias I have is Twitch and YouTube, and they are what I've recently set up for the stream and for like VODs to go up on. That's it. Is it Hammer Touch the World? Yeah, literally. I think he's found out about like a what is it? The Ninja Taper low fade a couple hours ago. Yeah, I learned everything and all my news through Lil Victini. Like, if Victini didn't tell me it doesn't happen, I don't know about it. What have we got? 1119. Damn. Might get to 130. Oh, sorry, 130. Damn, there's a zombie outbreak on Madagascar. Let me know if it gets away from Madagascar. You know, I'm going to start tactically thinking if we see movement on that zombie outbreak. If it gets to Europe, let me know so I can start preparing for it. Like, you know, Madagascar can keep it. Maybe when, like, the DreamWorks Madagascar 4 or 5 film comes out. Oh, King Julian's got it. I don't need to worry about it. There is no need to worry about that at all. I put my faith in that man to hold the fort down for the entire world. If there's one man I could name to beat B amassing the troops, I think King Julian would be in that conversation, to be honest. Oh, I love a bit of Mario Kart Wii. I honestly can't think of a better man than King Julian for that job. He's already knocked all the teeth out of the troops if they get infected. They can't fight. See, he's always one move ahead. He's like he's not anticipating anyone to, but just in case, he's already, you know, he's playing like 7D chess. His only rule is you have to have your teeth knocked out to join the force. Honestly, I think King Julian could run for, like, a presidency. And he has a high chance of winning it. Just because of the name alone. If I saw King Julian on, like, a voting sheet, he's getting my vote. Straight away, I'm not even reading any others. King Julian, X. Thank you very much. We'll knock out this Swirlix. Oh no way! The 16th coming of the French Revolution. Damn. The world's gone crazy in the past few months. I'm sure once King Julian sorted out Madagascar, he'll be back. He'll be over in France. What is it right now with all the brilliant Mon? I'm sure he's got Madagascar that under control. He'll just have a private jet running, just waiting for him already. And here we go. Time to start enduring. Yeah, didn't do it again though, did you? Actually, thank you for not doing it again. Nah, we don't have Swirlix. Ew. A 3 up there? Ew. Get them cotton candy looking boys away. Damn, did they confirm Fortnite 4? You know, when they released Fortnite 2, I had my doubts about it. And then Fortnite 3 just... I can't believe Fortnite 3 won Game of the Year 6 years in a row. Like, honestly, the unbeaten streak, I don't think it'll ever, like, Fortnite 4 will ever top what Fortnite 3 is. I just have a vision in my head of right now, someone falling asleep to this VOD. And then they wake up to this part and they're like, what is going on? And they're like, wake up half dazed. And they are just so confused. They're like, well, what? No way, a brilliant Farfetch'd? And of course, it's not the one. Real, that's what you're saying, I know. Like, they've set themselves a tough bar to meet. The criteria is going to be so tight. Are we going to get a second? Surely we get a second. Yeah. We've got 8 minutes till I end the stream. Can we get to 1130? Are you going to launch a Barack Obama skin? See that? It sounds like something that could actually happen. So I'm not even sure if that's the truth or not now. Like, I would not put it past Epic Games to somehow get a Barack Obama skin in their game. Like, they just seem to be able to get anything they want. Like, anything they go after, they're like, sure, why not? Put that in the game. Like, when I saw the Family Guy skins, I was like, this has to be a mod or something. And then I googled it, and they was like, no, it's true. Family Guy Peter Griffin is in Fortnite. I was like, what? Like any IP Epic Games want for Fortnite, it just gets handed to them on a platter. Fortnite is going to be studied like in history lessons in 100, 200 years away. When's Red Dead 7 skins coming out? Oh, in Fortnite? I'm sure they've already got them lined up. They just wait until the game stoops a little bit. They're like, oh, guys, by the way, we've got Red Dead Redemption 7 skins right now. And they're in the store tonight. I can remember when every morning or every night, YouTube would go through a phase of recommending me the like channels that just do like the daily Fortnite shop reset videos, and I'd be like, I literally do not care. Why are you advertising this to me? And every day without fail, they'd be like, oh, here's like a 20-minute video of someone showing off the Fortnite shop. I'm like, one, they have so much dedication to every day be at home for the right time to do the Fortnite shop reset. Two, how on earth do you make a 20-minute video looking at skins? And three, the amount of times I've said I'm not recommended in this, and they're still like, nah, we think you'll like this one. It's the exact same as it's always been, but we think you'll like this one specifically. I don't think the 1130 before the stream ends is. I think the dream's slowly fading away. Maybe not. If we get a chain here. My Switch is an update with charging so slow. I always find when my Switch needs an update, it refuses to do it without like 80% charge. And even on 8% charge, it still needs to be plugged in. Like, how long are you planning this update to be? You need to put the password in, but you forgot the password. That's such a long day. Like, any time I forget a password, it takes me about 15 minutes to just be able to change the password. I understand it needs to be secure, but like, you're making it secure to the point where even the owner of the account cannot get access to the password reset tools. Thanks for the what? I think we might get it. The elusive 1130 is where we are possibly going to be ending this stream. I can't believe it. I did not think I'd get this, like, extra 30 encounters in tonight. I didn't even think I'd get 1.1. And we was out here celebrating the 1111 like it was nothing. This has been a momentous day for the Farfetch'd hunt so far. To be fair, my Switch is like so unsafe. Like, if someone just grabbed my Switch like out of the dock, there is no password or anything to it. Because I just cannot be bothered to put a password in every time. And it doesn't leave the house, so it doesn't really need one, to be fair. Am I going to have the exact same instance as Nickit where, like, the Pokemon literally nicks it? That is a terrible pun. It, like, nicks my time on the last second at the end of the evening. Doesn't seem it. I hope you managed to get the password sorted though, Victor, because that thing, it can be such a pain, or even anything. Like, Nintendo is so, like, tight with security as well. This sounds like a Mario Kart song. It's just got that vibe to it. Like the beat. There we go. There we have it. The potential last Farfetch'd of the stream. And it ain't shiny. Unfortunate. Unless we're going to start a chain here. But I don't think that's going to happen, I'll be honest. What are we saying? Oh, we are. There's a potential. There's a potential we snatch it last second. About to run out of moves, like, but, you know, I wouldn't complain. A 3? The 3-peat. I'm so glad I managed to find out how to set up an auto counter for this. This would be so much more stressful if I had to count as well. I wouldn't be able to focus. So I won't be able to look at chart. I'd be too busy focused being like, okay, found one. Found one. Found one. Found one. Found one. Oh, 4. I'm being treated here. The game knows that I'm trying to turn it off. And now they're treating me. And you know, when it's a 5% encounter, as I said earlier, you can't just stop if it's on the screen. Oh, that's the end. Damn. It got the best of us. This is going to be a struggle. I mean, as long as you have, like, the 2-factor authentication it's linked to, or, like, the email, you should be good. You got it from your cousin? Oh, damn. That's going to be a long day. I hope he remembers it as well for your sake. If he remembers it, make sure you write that down. Like, in your notes in your phone or something, or on a piece of paper. Just in case it ever happens again. Let's get back down to tree. See if we see any. No. 3 left. Nah. We will knock out this Swirlix and we will call the stream a day. I need to have a drawer where there's stacks of passwords. And that's what I thought. Yeah. You used to become so overwhelmed with how many passwords you have now. That's the problem. Like, and they're like, oh, don't have the same password on anything. So you have like 40 passwords for 40 different things. And it's just so overwhelming. Are you just there, like, going through scraps of paper going, oh, what are you for? What are you for? There we have it. That is the last encounter of the stream. We are ending on at 1133. We're going to save next to the tree. We are about 19 hours into the hunt. And it's just not happened yet. Someone says they have the password for something of mine. I'm gonna ask what it is. Yeah, you're not gonna care they have it. You're gonna be like, oh, what is it then? I need it, please. We're for 973. I did a... Obviously, as I explained at the start of the hunt, I didn't understand that if you knocked Pokemon out, there's a 50% chance you get a chain. Well, not a chain, but an extra encounter of what it is. And on a Farfetch'd hunt, that is extremely important information. But I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you for everybody who hung out, all the follows. I think you need to go longer, so it's a good 3. I'd literally be here till like next Tuesday. I think if you do a 24/7 stream, let's say you do 60 an hour. In a day, you're doing 1,000, just about 1,000. So I'll be here till Friday? Yeah, Friday. Stream it. That'd be mad. That'd be something fun to do one day. The stream doesn't end until I get a shiny. But no, anyway, thank you for the follows, everyone that came and hung out. Thank you, Lil Victini. I've enjoyed chatting with you. And thank you for letting me know all the news, you know, about like the zombie outbreak in Madagascar. But I probably won't be live tomorrow. But Thursday is a go. And then I'll probably be live every day over the weekend. Yeah, tomorrow you'll come and talk about COVID, eh? Oh, thank God. I don't want to accidentally catch that. But no, see you later, guys. Thank you, I appreciate it. And I will see you next time I go live. See you later.